What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, if you're an entrepreneur or investor, the environment that you live in absolutely matters. And don't listen to anybody that says it doesn't. Now, I've lived in 4 countries now and I've been to around 25 countries in the world. And today I'm going to give you the best 5 places that I've been personally for networking. To actually network with top people and also to grow your net worth. Now, firstly, before anything, I'm actually going to go into the places that I actually haven't visited yet that I've heard from a lot of other strong people in my network that are good places. So I can't personally talk about myself and personal experiences in these places because I've never been, but I just want to highlight them for you guys and the reasons why they're good. So Medellin, Colombia. I'm actually going there with the 1% boys in January. I've never been to Colombia before, but from my knowledge, it's a very good place for networking, purely because lots of the best info offers are set to American time zones. So sometimes it's quite hard for people that work on US time zones to come to Asia and even to come to Dubai because of the crazy time differences. So if they want to leave America for whatever reason, or they're from Europe and they work in American time zones and they can't live in America, then a lot of expats go to South America. So that is why places like Medellin, Colombia are very good. As it's also a very cultural place. It's very beautiful, there's a lot to do there, and it's become very, very popularized, as well as other places in South America like Brazil as well, which is another good one. Now, I have been to this place, but I haven't been to this place since I've been an entrepreneur, and that is Miami. Of course, Miami is the info hotspot of the world. All the top guys in the info space in America all live out there. So you don't need me to tell you why Miami is one of the best places in the world for networking. I haven't been there yet. I'm planning to go there in March. And when I do, it's probably going to be number 1 or 2 on this list. And then, of course, we have like the top places in Europe, like Monaco, Cannes in the south of France. I've never been there yet. But obviously you don't need me to tell you why they're good for networking. Now let's move on to places I've actually been myself, and I'll tell you my experiences networking in them and why they're in my top 5. So at number 5, I'm actually going to go for Mexico. And you guys are probably wondering, like, why Mexico? I haven't heard much about it. Again, this is just from my personal experience. Mexico is very, very close to America. America is the biggest economy in the world in terms of money. If you talk to anyone that's into sales, they will tell you that American prospects are much easier to sell to than the UK, Australia, Europe, etc. because in America they just have so much more access to money. And when I was in Mexico, I wasn't even like at the top of my game. I was young in the game. I was full-time crypto, but I was just there messing around. And even on a holiday where I was messing around, I met so many amazing guys doing amazing things. As Americans, when they meet up with like British people, they're just so friendly and they're just really interested in what you're doing and just seeing what they can do to help. Like while I was in Mexico, bear in mind I was on a party holiday, I was able to meet top guys in crypto and NFTs, top guys in the info space, and even guys doing things that I didn't even know were possible to make money. So I'm going to put Mexico at top 5 on my list, purely for those reasons, because I wasn't there to network. I was still able to network like crazy, which was just very, very unexpected. And then number 4, you guys are probably going to be saying, why is this number 4? I thought this would be like number 1 or number 2. Is actually Bali in Indonesia. Now, if you're starting up in the entrepreneur space, like you're making your first bit of cash online, you probably don't have a strong network, Bali is probably the number 1 place I'd go to because there's so many people doing the same thing. Like you go to any of the top gyms in Bali, Nirvana, Obsidian, and you actually put yourself out there, you go to the saunas, you go to the cold plunges, you're going to connect with people that are doing similar things to you, probably making the same amount of money as you, and just doing amazing things. And like Bali is a top location, very, very tropical environment, very, very big on the fitness scene. If you guys actually have a lot of work to do and you really want to lock in, you can literally lock in your villas, you can get top like Michelin star protein packed food shipped to your door like very, very fast, like literally in minutes. And it's just such a good place, like for sure if you're starting off in the game. It's also a very like spiritual place, so it's a perfect balance for like the hectic life in Canggu where there's motorbikes, people everywhere, but there's also like some places you can go for just like a slow spiritual recovery, if that's also something you're into. The reason why Bali's not higher in my list is because of course, my personal experiences. So without sounding like extremely disrespectful or rude, because I'm really not that guy, I just felt like when I was in Bali, apart from like meeting the people that I already knew there from other places on this list, I felt like I was networking down instead of networking up. And you always want to be networking either sideways or networking up. And that's just my personal experience because obviously I have been in the game for a long period of time, but it's an amazing place, absolutely amazing place. If you're anything under 50k a month, you're going to have an amazing time there, and you're going to meet lots of people on the same mission as you, and it's really going to level you up in all areas, especially if you're a gym guy. If you're into fitness, you're really going to crack on there. It's really going to push you to get in better shape. Like, I thought I was in good shape before I went to Bali. Trust me, I have a lot of room to grow. So that's why I came back to the place I am now. I'm on a cut and I'm really locking in because Bali inspired me to do that. Now, number 3 on this list, I'm going to say Singapore. Singapore is really a hidden gem when it comes to networking. Just not many people talk about it enough. But when I went to Singapore, it was probably like one of the best places I've ever been to. It's very clean, it's very safe. Like, yes, the cons to it are that it's very expensive, but it's one of the safest places in the world. It's probably the cleanest place in the world. And there's a lot of people doing amazing things here. Now, when I was in Singapore, I went to Token 2049, which is the #1 crypto conference in the world. So if you want to meet people in my industry, like crypto, there's lots going on in Singapore. Like, it's really, really one of the hot spots for it. I'd say if you're like a digital nomad, like maybe it's not the place for you. It's slightly more corporate, but it's definitely amazing for serious entrepreneurs and especially people that are into crypto, investing, stuff like that. As it is probably the financial hub of Asia alongside Hong Kong, and there's always high-level events and opportunities going on there. There's lots of Formula One going on in Singapore, and it's not just Singaporeans. There's people from all over there. I met lots of people actually from the UK that are living out there doing amazing things with their lives. Number 2, I'm going to give the place that I'm actually based right now, and that is Bangkok, Thailand. Now, other places in Thailand like Phuket, Koh Samui, they're also great. There's a big, incredible expat crypto community out here. Lots of people doing great things in these industries. We also have the cost of living advantage in Thailand. Like, you can get a lot for your money. So if you want to live in a nice big apartment like I am right now, it's not going to cost you as much as it would in like Singapore, even Europe, most places in Asia. Bangkok is really on it when it comes to like networking events. There's all sorts of conferences from all sorts of industries going on here. Over the past weekend, we had Bangkok Blockchain Week. There's a big e-commerce conference coming up soon that I keep getting advertisements for. I think there's even a big OFM event coming up soon. So all industries, people are coming to Bangkok to host meetups, to host events. And this is where we are based at the minute, actually, with my private network in the 1%, where we also host lots of retreats and masterminds all around Thailand. So if that's something you're interested in, of course, you can press the link in our bio, check out the 1%, see what we stand for, see what we're doing. And if you're serious about getting in touch, then let's do it. We also have a free Bangkok sports community called 1% Fitness that I'll also put the link for in the description. We're doing things all around Bangkok up until the end of the year. So if you guys are around, if you guys do want to come out to Bangkok and you do want to meet people that are on the same mission as you, straight away, look no further than the 1%. I think we're the biggest networking community in Bangkok for foreign entrepreneurs, and it's going to continue to be that way. Bangkok is also just so efficient, like exactly like Bali. If you want something dropped to your house, you can literally get it dropped to your house within half an hour. Like food, shopping, you can even get things like chargers and items that you may need dropped to your house very, very quickly. That's why a lot of top entrepreneurs live in Bangkok, because it's just really, really efficient. Just one thing I can mention as well is that I think the quality of entrepreneurs is slightly higher as opposed to Bali. That's just one thing I figured out. A lot of our guys in the 1% are more experienced, probably a bit older as well than the guys in Bali. But I don't want to pinpoint like everyone in Bali, but I'd say like most people in Bali, probably under the age of 25, they make around 10 to 50k a month. Bangkok, I'd say like the age median of entrepreneurs is probably a lot higher, but also you're going to connect with guys that are slightly more serious and are making more money. If you are like an 100k plus entrepreneur, I think you are going to have better luck networking in a place like Bangkok and also Singapore as opposed to Bali. If you're just a creative digital nomad, like I'd say Bali is probably number one. So again, it kind of just differs to where you are in the ladder, what you do and what you really want from building a network. Now, number one on my list, you guys have probably guessed it by now, it is Dubai in the UAE. Now, Dubai is just a special place, really, really, really special place. Everyone is networking 24/7. If you are in crypto, Dubai is the crypto capital of the world. It's tax-free, high energy, high performance, very competitive city to be. I was in Dubai, last time I was in Dubai, even women were networking with me, like on the same level as men. Like women are speaking to me at bars, they're trying to find out what they can do for me, what I can do for them. That we're meeting up, not even to do like funny business, we're meeting up literally to network. And it's just really, really awesome to see, like women even trying to sell me real estate deals and stuff like that. Like Dubai is booming for networking. And I've met probably the best connections I've met in my life while out in Dubai. I think a reason why like Dubai is just so special in terms of business and networking is because there's so many events going on there. Any crypto event you can think of. We have like Binance Blockchain Week, Token 2049, Solana Breakpoint, all regularly hosted in Dubai. And I think the reason why so many people come to Dubai, top performing entrepreneurs, is because it's a tax-free country. Very, very easy to set up in Dubai. You just obviously need visa contacts and stuff like that. They check all your information, you register your business in the UAE, and as long as you do things correctly, it will move your tax residency from where you're from to the UAE. And that is why so many people coming from places like Australia, Europe, are all moving to Dubai for this reason. Not just for taxes, but just because like Dubai is a very safe, clean, incredible place to be. The weather there is pretty much perfect all year round. It gets a little bit hot in the summer, but know what I mean? It's not the biggest deal in the world. If anything, it's more time to lock in. So yeah, Dubai is going to be number one on my list, guys. If you are a top performing entrepreneur, I do recommend to check it out, even if it's just for a week, to suss out whether it's for you or not. It's a very, very fast paced environment that attracts builders and big dreamers. So if that's something that you resonate with, then of course like Dubai is going to be a place for you. If you guys want something a little bit slower, then it's probably not going to be the place for you. You'd probably like Bali or some of the islands in Thailand a lot more. But like for me, I'm a busy entrepreneur. I want to meet as many people as I can. I'm only young once, so that is why I put Dubai number one on my list. In my opinion, it's the best place for networking and nothing really comes close to it. And again, guys, these are just my personal experiences in these places and my thoughts. And of course, everybody's different, so you're all gonna have to make your own decisions on things. So I recommend just checking out these places, checking them out for a week, maybe for a month. I was in Bali for a few months. Yeah, I've been in Thailand backwards and forwards for a few years. I've been in Dubai. I still haven't figured out where I want to permanently be based full time yet, but it's probably leaning more towards Dubai next year. So we'll see how that goes. Now, if you're someone that's looking to fast track your way to a very, very strong network and brotherhood, and you're serious about building your network, the people that are going to change your life aren't in your city. They're already building somewhere else. So if you want to fast track your way to a very strong network and brotherhood, I want to introduce you to my private network, the 1%. Many 6-7 figure guys, we've got members in every single one of these countries, hosting events, access to real life trading, crypto calls, and constant in real life meetups. Just last week, we hosted a crypto meetup in Bangkok. 25 people came from all over and was able to grow their network in the crypto industry. And we're going to be continuing to do these all around the world, starting from Bangkok. So if this is something you're interested in, check out the links in the description. You can book a call with me and my team, talk through your goals, what you want to get from us, what potentially we want from you, and we can see if we can come together. Thank you for watching until the end, as always. I'll be back soon with more awesome content for you guys. Appreciate you guys checking in. Make sure you're subscribed if you want to continue leveling up in business and just life in general. Peace out. See you guys in the next one.